Anyway, hello people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Hey, look, you guys are getting 2 terabyte SD cards. Don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. You got 3 of them. So be on the lookout for them, okay? But for now, you got the 1.5 terabyte from my SanDisk. So yeah, that should hold you for now until the 2 terabyte comes out. But a 1.5 terabyte SD card with a 2 terabyte SSD internal storage on your Steam Deck, oh, you're good. You're good. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, the game industry moves on. I just seen an article a minute ago about Apriil, a development studio. They're laying off 35% of their workforce. Yeah, the creators of Singularity. So yeah, game industry for you, man. So seen another one too on Eurogamer, where the employee is gonna take less pay. I'm like, yeah. So they're like feeling the pinch, and yeah, game industry's going through some up and down moments. So the industry moves on. All right. What do I got for you, Steam Deck fans? Anyway. Yeah, Chris, you haven't put out any news today. What gives? Life throws you a curveball, so sometimes you gotta take care of it. But anyway, all right. What do I got? Okay. Okay. Gaming on. Okay. Old school. Wait a minute. Let me start from the bottom here. Work my way up. Let's see what we got on the menu here for you Steam Deck fans. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we have? Okay. Heroic Launcher version 2.14.1 hotfix. See? Updates. Rolling in. Hey, that 2 terabyte internal storage on the Steam Deck comes in real handy with these updates, man. Says here, Heroic Game Launcher version 2.14.1 hotfix. Fix Proton on Linux and Steam Deck. Whoa. Yeah. You guys are gonna have updates all year. Okay, got it. There you go. It says there updates are coming in. Yeah. 52 weeks in a year. Oh yeah. Weekends. Oh yeah. Updates are like this. Rolling in. Anyway, let me get going here. It says here Heroic Game Launcher version 2.14.1 hotfix. Proton on Linux and Steam Deck. Says after the most recent main release of Heroic Game Launcher, there was an issue people found where games using Proton on Linux Steam Deck wouldn't run. The latest hotfix should solve it. What is Heroic? A cross-platform open source game launcher to manage games from GOG, Epic Game Store, Amazon, and it can act as a wine manager too for installing standalone apps and games. The changes are small since it's a quick hotfix, but an essential update if you also saw games not running. Version 2.14.1 says here, fix Proton with eSync /fsync, and then cores use wait for its launch len run instead of run command for Proton. And that's that. So yeah, it's good to have that. It's good to have that 2 terabyte storage in your Steam Deck. Because I mean, you got Proton hotfixes, Proton experimental, Proton from Valve, and then GE Proton. So you need to collect all those protons to get to run your games. And of course, there's Wine. And of course, there's a Heroic Game Launcher. You need that. So that 2 terabytes of storage on the Steam Deck, the SSD, you need it. big time. So that will give you more room to collect all those updates while you put your games on an SD card. Oh yeah. All right. Now, what else I got for you guys? Since we talking news here. No, not fit. No. I gotta go through this all the time. But look, you need the you need that 2 terabyte internal storage on your Steam Deck, because updates are just marching in, like soldiers to its destination, So you have to have that installed, because if you're sitting on a 64 gig model, you need it. You're sitting on 256 gig, you need it. You're sitting on a 512 gigabyte model, you might have 512 gigabyte of storage for a while, but once those updates are like this, just eating up, taking a chunk of that storage, and they come in, man. So when it comes to the Steam Deck, that 2 terabyte SSD is really important, man, because there's so many updates coming in, and then you got Heroic, you got GOG, you got the Epic Game Store that get updates, you got NVIDIA GeForce now, you have you got all those apps within the when you go into desktop mode, that get updates. Plus you have the Chai 4 Deck app that gets updates. So it's very important, man, that you that you get that 2 terabyte internal storage. You're gonna need it, I mean, even with a 1 terabyte OLED, you still got to put that in, So you don't have to go in the Steam Deck. Once you put that 2 terabyte of storage in, you won't have to go inside the Steam Deck for a long time until they come out with a 4 terabyte version. 2230 that is. But yeah, that system gets updates, man, non-stop. Comes in. Oh yeah, and all those. Whoops. Whoops. Hey, good out. They always want to hit me. They always want to hit me with a pop-up. Hit me with something. But anyway, the Steam Deck gets updates, man, and then you have those games that get updates. And then they have DLCs, and then they have expansions. Of course, you got your weekend PC deals to deal with. And then you got your seasonal deals to deal with. So yeah, the Steam Deck gets updates, man. So you need that 2 terabytes of storage on the Steam Deck, And once you install it, you won't have to worry about going inside the Steam Deck for a while, Because now you don't have to install. Whoops. You don't have to install games on the SSD. You could, but it's best that you put it on the it's best that you put it on an SD card. So anyway, all right, let me get you guys going here. Now, what else we got on the gaming front? Oh yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Arch Linux change VM max map count to match Fedora Ubuntu for better gaming. Says here, nice to see more Linux distribution make changes to ensure that gaming experience is good. Arch Linux is now following Fedora and Ubuntu on upping the VM max map count value. The issue is the default from the upstream Linux kernel is too low for some games like Final, Hogwarts Legacy, DayZ, Counter-Strike 2, and various other, causing them to crash. Not a good experience for end users. And then it says the VM max count parameter will be increased from the default value to 10.4.0. Is that 10.4.8576. Says the change should help address performance crash startup for a number of memory intensive applications, particularly but not limited to some Windows games played through Wine/Steam Proton. Overall, end users should have a smoother experience. Out of the box with no express concerns about potential downsides. Then it says the VM Max app count increase is introduced in 2024 04.7.07.1 release of the file system package, and will be effective right after the upgrade. Before upgrading, in case you are already setting your own value for parameters in a configuration file, either remove it to switch to new default value, or make sure your configuration file will be read with a higher priority than user/lib/system art slash 10.arch.com. Yeah. Anyway, next update. Yeah, this system, the Steam Deck gets update, man. Updates. Make no mistake about it. Updates, and they're coming in, man. Whoops. Let's see here. Increase the font here. All right, increase the font. All right, now keep going. Yeah, I got you guys covered. Let's see. Okay, I got the. Oh yeah. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Okay, next update. Got to keep you guys up to date. All right, let's see here. Check out Manjaro Linux. Lead talks about the Orange Pi Neo gaming handheld. Orange Pi, come into a person near you. Anyway, check out. It says here, Orange Pi Neo is an exciting looking gaming device following in the footsteps of the Steam Deck, being powered by Linux. Recently, price was revealed, and Manjaro Linux had Philip Mueller did a talk on it. This is the first time I've seen Orange Pi themselves actually post about it publicly, at least in the West. Most of the communication on this has been from the Manjaro Linux team direct so far, and the video mostly goes over what was already been announced about it. Still, it's nice to see an increase in presence from upcoming release. All right, Orange Pi. Come in. All right. It says here, what else we got? So we got that already. Got that out the way. All right. So many games, man. Games are just coming in like this. Yeah. Linux gaming communities are alive and well, man. They're stepping their game up in all different angles. The ridiculous fun Woodskill gets modding support with a source code release. Woodskill is a fantastic twin-stick shooter where the game window is currently shrinking on you and enemies spawn across multiple windows. It's truly clever, and now it has a full customization available via the newly introduced modding support. To enable this to work, the developer has released the set used under a CC by 4.0 deed license. The game's source code was released, although not open source, to help modding only, and they also released their custom Go.engine changes now too. All right, you can find this game on itch.co and Steam. All right, next piece of news. Keep pushing. Clean Doom. Ha! Right. Doom clean? Nah, not buying it one bit. Says here, Clean Doom, a modern polished mod launcher for GZ Doom. Want a really simple but useful launcher to run GZ Doom? Not Jay-Z, GZ Doom games. If you find other launchers not to your liking or too complicated, maybe Clean Doom will be what you need. The developer said it's focused on simplicity, usability, just getting you into the game as quickly and easily as possible. This says a launcher features a simple introduction for selecting your source port and iWAD, easily adding multiple WADs by dragging and dropping them into the window, automatic detection of GD Zoom flat pack on Linux/Steam Deck, multiple profile support along with an option in automatic save, what's this, DLCs profiles, quick toggling mods, and without having remove and read mods, easily dragging items up and down in the list change, the mod loader, quality of life features such as option to quit the launcher after starting the game. All right, let's see where you can find this at. Okay, check it out on GitHub. All right, now keep pushing here. What else we got on the gaming front? Got to keep these Steam Deck fans happy, man. They want their news. Yeah, Chris, where's the news? It's coming. Says here, KDE Plasma 6.1 will be available to sync keyboard RGB to your chosen accent color. More work is ongoing for upcoming KDE Plasma 6, and there's some fun stuff being added, like the ability to sync your keyboard RGB lights to your Plasma accent color. This won't be forced. Of course, you can turn it on, off anytime, and the option will only be available if it can detect it. And it says a note by developer Nat Graham in a blog post. See the video taken, the merge code by Natalie Clarius, and there will be an easy toggle option for it. And then it says some of the other useful changes includes the option to crop image using a spectacle screenshot tool, making a return this item integrate properly instead of using third-party library. That will be very useful. Another big one is the ability to properly assign shortcuts to modify keyboards, so you can rebind keys like meta by itself, allowing you to find it to action like opening the overview, KRunner, or anything else instead of having to quit some obscure file. They said this works require extensive replumbing throughout the KDE software stack. I sure do love the customization in Plasma. Various other improvements on the way, like proper error message in the Dolphin file manager for actions you can't do in Alyssa, a music player. You can now switch between list grid view as you see it. You can now select multiple wallpaper in Plasma and new wallpaper dialogue and various bug fixes. Yeah, KDE. Got you guys covered. Let's see here. Keep moving. All right. What else we got on the menu here? KDE again. Yeah, KDE getting some updates, but says here KDE Xavier hug on why Wayland explicit sync is such a big deal. Says here you may have seen recently about explicit sync for Wayland, but you might not know why it's actually important for future of Linux on Wayland. I get it. Linux has a lot of these fancy sound confusing things that are often a pretty big deal, but there's at times a real lack of good explanation on what they do and why they're needed. So KDE developer Xavier Hugs has written up a great blog post going over a bit more about it. I do suggest you give it a read if you wish to learn more about it and what the previous problems were with the other method. The biggest part of the problem has been surprise. NVIDIA, since the proprietary NVIDIA driver doesn't support the older implicit sync at all, NVIDIA users have seen a lot of issues due to all this like significant flickering and frame pacing issues, although seeing the issue does depend on various factors. And then to sum it up, as Hug said, with the explicit sync protocol being implemented in Compositor and very soon in X-Wayland and the proprietary NVIDIA driver, all those problems will finally be a thing of the past, and the biggest remaining blocker for NVIDIA users to switch to Wayland will be gone. Sounds great. So once everything is merged in and live, plus a new NVIDIA driver is released to take advantage of it, Wayland on Linux should be in a really good shape for all users. A beta NVIDIA driver is expected around May 15th that support explicit sync. KDE folks, always getting updates. All right, what else we got on the menu here? Since we talking video games around here. Okay, all right, Discord. Speaking of Discord, let's see. Discord overlay for Linux add Pulse Audio Pipewire integration. LimeWire, Pipewire. Anyway, says here, Discover overlay, an open source Discord overlay for Linux, has a new release available with version 0.7.3, adding in some useful new features. What does it do? It enables you to have HUDs on your screen to show who is currently taken in a voice channel or to show text image from a selected channel with plenty customization made due to shortcomings in a official Discord Linux version. Okay, and then it says add options to fade out voice chat while inactive, fix reload for all users avatar when changing transparency, fix crash where there is no X11 window under GTK window. And then it says for version 0.7.3, add Pipewire Pulse integration. If you mute mic, Discord will show you as muted. If you mute output, Discord will show you as defend. Add controls configuration window, up/down/left/right to move elements, space to select element, escape the unselected element. While an element is selected, up/down/left/right to change value. Move voice advanced options to another tab. New French translation from yeah. Anyway, Discord. All right, now what else we got on the gaming front? Keep going. Okay, Dwarf Fortress. I already talked about that. Hitting 800,000, and no sign of stopping. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is getting big. Yeah, you can find this on itch.co and Steam. All right, last piece of news here on the Linux front. Says here, old school rally plans, full support for Steam Deck. Got me feeling nostalgic. Looks like Sega Rally. Sega Rally is fun, by the way. Says here, I have truly fond memory of spending entire days playing rally games on the original PlayStation. Some later games on PC, and old school rally really looks great. My favorite is one of the rally games I still like to this day is Top Gear Rally on the 64. Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah. Anyway, it says here, the developer has announced on Steam that Old School Rally will fully support the Steam Deck right out the box when the game launches. Verified status pending Valve review. Good to see developers continuing testing their games on Steam Deck before release instead of after. More of that needs to happen. And then it says, I almost thought I was watching a video of Colin McRae Rally for a moment here. I love how indie developers refresh old classic like this. That's not only looks the part, but comes with all the niceties you expect from a modern PC release at the same time. And it says retro style visual, race world, and rally cars. Yeah, follow it on Steam. Anyway, yeah, that's all the news I got to report. Excuse me. Yeah, that's all the news I got to report. But yeah, you Steam Deck fans are good. I played. I played Top Gear Rally on the 64, 1 and 2, and that game was really, really good to this day. Still good to this day. I played Sega Rally on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, really fun game, man. So rally games are good. Colin McRae, I think I played it on the PlayStation. I think I did. Can't recall, but I probably did. But yeah, good racing game. But yeah, and they're fun. You know, on the 64, man. Top Gear Rally 64 really handled that game because the environments they were really good. Different environments, good soundtracks too. So yeah, man. But rally games, they're really fun, man. Really fun. But should add that to your Steam Deck collection. But other than that, man, Steam Deck moves along, man. Always getting updates. Games are being sorted. Games coming in. DLC expansion updates. Yeah, Steam Deck is good, man. So that 2 terabytes of storage for the Steam Deck is really needed because all the system is getting, all those updates. So you want to have all those updates available, so when you start playing your games, they can run out the they can run right out the box, So yeah, but because you're gonna need your check if you got a PS4, PS5. You're going to need the Chikai 4 deck. You're going to need your Proton hot fixes. Proton Experimental Proton. And then you're going to need your GE Proton for other games, say like Batman Arkham Asylum. Of course you need your Heroic Launcher so you can deal with Amazon, Amazon, GOG, Epic Game Store, Of course, there's the NVIDIA GeForce app. Yeah, so you need all that, and plus there's the Creo utility, that you can use on the Steam Deck. So all those apps in the store when you go into desktop mode, they get updates, man. So you gonna need it. But other than that, man, gaming on the Steam Deck is good. Really good. Plenty of games to play. I mean, what you got? A Horizon Forbidden West 1 and 2 to deal with. Dragon Dogma. Yeah. Plus, of course, there's Helldiver. But yeah, you guys got your hands full with those games, man. The developers of Helldiver, they were talking about taking a break. Probably they don't want to suffer from burnouts, So. Yeah. Pal World just got an update too. So that should help. So updates are always coming in, man, and new games are being developed. I think what's that? That Marvel versus DC. I think NetherRealm Studios is still working on that game. They just ain't saying much about it. But give it time, that game will show up. So yeah, when they made the announcement about like a couple of years ago, or a year or so ago, actually a couple of years now, I think that game is in development. But we'll give it time. It will show. Yeah. Rocksteady. They got games they got to work on. So yeah, even though the game industry is going through some up and down moments and stuff like that, games are being made. Some are in dark mode right now, meaning that the developers don't want to talk nothing about the game until they are ready. So games are being made, man. Yeah. I mean, of course, these developers, they're humans, and they have families they got to deal with, so they got to take care of themselves too. So yeah, but game industry moves on. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek playing for Dark Side. Go. Peace.